On October 21, 2004, while repairing a Black Hawk helicopter in Iraq, Sergeant Peter Damon lost both of his arms.
One of the first things when I thought to myself when I woke up from this injury was, I mean, what did I get myself into? I worked my hands all my life, and now they're gone, and I'm never going to be able to, we're going to be homeless.
Specialist Pizet Tan lost both legs to an insurgent's improvised bomb while serving his country.
I mean, I was broke. I was broke down. My life was, there were days where I'd be like, I don't think I could go on.
In August of 2004, while serving as a top gunner on an armored vehicle, Specialist Kyle Burleson was critically wounded, leaving him a quadriplegic.
I remember waking up, and my first lucid moment was in the middle of the night. No, nobody was in there. I really didn't know where I was or what was going on.
I was working as a construction supervisor. I just saw some reports on TV about a soldier who had lost both of his legs in an RPG attack on a convoy. And it got me thinking, you know, what went on from there, and, you know, what types of benefits and things are there out there to help a soldier who gets injured like this.
In Massachusetts, a contractor named John Gonsalves has heard about a soldier who'd lost both legs in an RPG attack in Iraq. So he started Homes for Our Troops, a nonprofit dedicated to building and adapting homes for disabled veterans with special needs. He says we have a responsibility to do more for our veterans who are out there fighting every day and putting their lives on the line.
The principal stumbling block was raising money. Modifying and building homes for disabled veterans is expensive. There were challenges to be met.
We spent probably close to our first year getting the message out, raising money, finding veterans that would fit what we were looking for.
I got hurt actually working on a helicopter. I was a helicopter mechanic. I was working on a Black Hawk, and my buddy, we were changing the brakes on a Black Hawk. We were putting the tire back on. The rim exploded while we were filling it up, and it severed my arms and killed him. I think everybody thinks about, you know, the fact that they might get killed, but not so much the fact you might get hurt.
We just put out there that Homes for Our Troops was going to be looking for some volunteers to show up. I contacted WAAF radio station in Boston and spoke to one of the DJs, Mistress Carrie. What she recommended was we try to do a volunteer day, and when the day finally came, I just couldn't believe the amount of people. Just people were coming from everywhere. We put in the fence, all the sod, did all the landscaping, trees, shrubs. It was just amazing.
We didn't even know how to thank them all for being there.
I can't say enough about everybody who worked on this project. There's great people, you know, great. I think they're the greatest of what makes this country great.
The plan worked so well here that it became a regular part of their game plan all over the country.
They're putting their hearts into it. It's not about a paycheck or a timeline or a budget. It's about just putting your heart out there and doing it for a good cause, and they want to be here. They want to be doing this. They want to get dirty and landscape and, you know, do the best they can.
You know, this is really an American thing, and there's certainly enough people in the United States that want to get involved in this kind of stuff, and we have to just keep reaching out to them.
One company that reached out to Homes for Our Troops was the McKee Group. The McKee Group committed to building a home at no cost to Homes for Our Troops. They went so far as to have the whole house furnished, right down to the food stocked in the refrigerator.
We had all kinds of suppliers and subcontractors who we normally deal with who are only more too happy to donate to a cause that was not just about the McKee Group, not just about them, but a young man who had given so much for his country.
You say welcome home.
I'm not going to forget where I came from. I'm not going to forget what these people did this for, you know? And they don't realize it themselves that they're my heroes.
It was kind of you.
you know, they're my heroes.
Pisay is a very self-effacing young man, and he's the embodiment of the American hero. You meet a fellow like that and you say, well, gee, what resources do we have and what can we do to give back to him?